Wait naman nito. Heads up. So, am I live? Oh, oh, live na pala. Okay. Oh, live na pala. Sorry everyone. Um, bale, uh, tinakyasan ako ni Ana. Kaya mag-isa ko ngayon. Tapos late pa yung guest natin. So, let's just wing it. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Just Success, where we get to ask somebody to talk to us about their story, their career, their success through freelancing. Before na ano, habang inaantay natin yung guest natin, darating din siya. Don't worry about it. He'll be coming. Hindi lang ako magsasalita dito, but beforehand, I would like everybody to please share this video, and then after sharing, ilagay nyo na lang sa comment section na shared. At the same time, pakisabit na rin kung saan kayo nanonood. Kasi medyo na ano ako ngayon na naguluhan ako dahil sa nangyari. There's so many difficulties right now, but let's just keep on going. I want to talk to you about our giveaway today. It's called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. So if you're going to share this video and put shared on the comment section down below, ito pang makukuha ninyo. It is Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It advocates the importance of financial wealth through investing in assets, real estate investing, starting and owning businesses. I think na naririnig-rinig nyo na itong book na ito. And the good thing about this book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, written by Kiyosaki, that hindi lang ito applicable sa mga dads. Moms, I also encourage you to read this. So if you are interested, please, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and share this video and put shared on the comment section down below. And might as well add kung saan kayo nanonood ngayon. So since nagsilabasan na kayo, trabaho sana ito niyan. Gagawin ko na. Pagpasensyahan na po kapag may slaughter ko ang pangalan ninyo. Kay Claveria. Oh, no. Mary Jane Morga, hello. Shooter Smith, Jezebel Ocho Idago. Yes, good evening. Chris Joyce Bugnown, hello and good evening. Chris Moraga Mortel, good evening, Sir Phoenix Jackson, watching from Laguna. Oh, very nice, Laguna. Mary Jane Morga, hello and good evening. Jamie Dowd, I hope I pronounce your last name properly. Good evening. Cesarina Realuyo. Sinasadya nyo atang pinapahirapan ako. Etong si Ana Soriano, ba't siya biglang sumipot dito? Dapat absent siya. But anyway, Teresita Madrazo, hello. And Jamie Dowd, okay. Christine Ruta Garcia, Grace, Saira Dulce. Is it Dulce? Dulce? How do I pronounce your name? Diana Rose, Piamonte Tan, Ivy Erno Santos, Arlene Quinto Sibugan, hello. Marcel Camposano. Hello. Nasaan pa? Tumatalon-talon pala dito pag ganito. Mahar, hi Mahar. Mary Jane Morga, Francisco Centeno Katubig. Diana Rose, I mentioned your name already. Mary Jane, Syra, J.R. Tolentino, Bea. Okay, let me read your name properly. Bea Servidad Brazal. There you go. I hope I read your name properly. Chin Villanueva and Alex. Hi, Phoenix. Good evening. Watching. Yes, from Quezon City. Yes, today is my solo flight, but I will be interviewing Emmanuel later on. Hello, Fed Canonoy. Pajara. Okay. And Lalaine Go. Yes, inaantay lang natin siya. So, ang sabi kasi malilate siya, and it's okay. Things really happen. This is part of the freelancing world. Ganyan talaga na na pag minsan malilate ka talaga, and it's a good thing na pinasabi niya, so medyo naka-prepare ako ng konti. There's Ivy Erno Santos watching from Bulacan. Hello, Bulacania. And Edshel Honey Salisi. Good evening po to all watching from Hong Kong. Nice, nice. Very good. Thank you very much for watching. And again, please share this video and put share it in the comment section down below. Hello, Burns. It's nice to see you here. Very good. And for those of you who know Emmanuel, it would be nice if you would be asking some questions directly to him when he shows up. Kasi marami siyang maikukwento sa inyo. His backstory is promising, as it says here on the title, dating. So I misread that a while ago. I said dating. Dating pedicab driver, construction worker, at call center employee. Ngayon work at home base na. Dad na. Okay, so pedicab driver, coming from Baguio, medyo hindi ko ma-imagine yung pedicab until one time na napunta lang ako ng Maynila, and I thought they were using by motorcycles, pero bisikleta pala talaga ang ginagamit nila. They're really pedaling their passengers. Iniisip ko paano kung nagkataon na overweight yung nila, yung passengers nila. Paano na kaya yun? Kahit naghihingalo na silang nagpepedal, sige pa rin ang sige. I think this is one of the most difficult jobs and humbling jobs in Manila. And tell me if pedicabs also exist in your place, ladies and gentlemen. Dito kasi wala sa amin. So some of the kids, we have to teach them na merong mga ibang klaseng transportation out there aside from jeep and taxi, dahil yun lang ang alam nila dito. But yeah, hello Jerica, hello Anna Brazil Fontillas, and hello RECP. Very good, very good. Thank you very much for coming. Now, kesa naman sa sasabihin ko ito sa last, since wala pa yung guest natin, please allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to try out our advertisement. Kasi ito ang hindi ko pala subukan. Gawain ito ni Ana. Supposed to be ako magpa-practice pa lang ako. But anyway, yeah, here we go. Yeah, to those of you who are planning to enroll on VA Bootcamp, check it out, because we got free giveaways. For the first 20, we give away some mugs and stickers. And for the first 10 new enrollees, we will be giving you some coaching time with our coaches, experts here in VA Bootcamp. So I encourage everybody to please let people know so that they will enroll in our VA Bootcamp. Just go to vabootcamp.ph/enroll. And as you know, every weekend, marami tayong mga webinars that is happening. And I think we've gone through Advanced Virtual Assistants, Amazon Seller Central, Photoshop Essentials, and SEO. So next Saturday will be Intro to Facebook Ads. That's November 9 at 8 p.m. Saturday. Go ahead and join us, and I hope to see you there. Marami tayong matututunan dito, whether you're an expert or not. And if you are trying to explain Facebook ads, doing Facebook ads to some of your clients or potential peers who wants to get into freelancing, please tell them to come in and watch this webinar, because this is highly educational and something that'll at least hindi tayo mahihirapan na mag-explain sa kanila. Now, for next week's Jazz Success, we have an interview with Mr. Francisco Centeno Catubig, from struggling rank and file employee to successful email marketing manager. I think this is a very good interview, kasi But iba talaga kapag galing ka sa rank and file eh. So I hope that people will relate to this and come and watch us next week. Now, for our meetups, Flip Meetup Laguna. Dito tayo sa Bilkish Cafe on Saturday, November 9, 2009. It'll start at 1 p.m. Sa Bilkish Cafe. And everybody is welcome to go. I just hope that you register on the registration thingy that Anna placed there on our group and in VA page. Pakilagay doon kasi we need to have a head count so that we'll know how many people will be there. When you go to Bilkish Cafe, just go ahead and look for the group who are noisy and wild and just talking about anything and stuff about freelancing. Order some food, order some drinks, order something for your own, and join the fun. And as for Lucena City, there will be a flip meetup in Lucena on Sunday, November 17, 2019 at 2 p.m. Venue will be on Hatchery Co-working Space. I think there's a plug in here. Um, Ako, ito na yung sinasabi kong balak kong basahin. There you go. Bloggers, freelancers, and aspiring freelancers from Lucena or nearby area are welcome to join our Flip Lucena meetup on November 17, 2019 at 2 p.m. going onwards to 4. I don't know, strict ba sila sa oras na 2 to 4 talaga? Maybe it will extend a little further at Hatchery Co-working Space, Abellanosa Street, Barangay 5, Lucena City. Wow. Topic for discussion will be anything about freelancing, sharing of ideas, networking, and there's no registration fee. Just go ahead and sign up to the link that is placed by Anna, or you can contact Paula de la Cruz for further details. Now, for every one of us who are still endorsing the VA Bootcamp to our friends, our peers, just tell them to come here and join us on our Facebook group. It's a Flip. And if ever you have any questions, just go ahead and post it there. If you have any problems about freelancing, everybody's out there to help each other. So just join the fun and tell the people to come and uh, be with us, flippers. And last but not the least, this is one thing that is close to Anna's heart. We've got Pinay Whams for those of you freelancing moms who feel lonely or who feel like you need to talk to somebody uh, who could relate to you. Pinay Whams is the place to go to. Okay. And where is my StreamYard? Ayan. Ayan. So did I do a good job advertising, or was it too long? Was it boring? Do I need to create something else? I don't know. Pakisabi na lang sa comment section, because apparently Emmanuel isn't here yet. Okay, Emmanuel, if you're around, just come in and join us. Habang inaantay ko yung mga comment nila kung did I do a good job. But yeah, very good. Laura Lee Neural Zara sharing again just to be sure. Thank you very, very much. And Francisco, wow, ako na palang susunod. Bigla ako kinabahan. Nag-init ang likod ng tainga ko. Yeah, don't worry about it. Everything is well. I think everybody will be inspired by your story, Francisco, and looking forward to interviewing you. I don't know if I will be alone next week or I'll be interviewing you by myself next week or darating si Anna. I do not know. Pero tignan natin. Chris Joyce Punya, thank you very much for sharing. Simon sa oh, there you go. From Cesarina Realuyo. Ang hirap pa sa naman pangalan niyo. Sa amin sa PhilInvest, meron trike exclusive for the subdivision. Is this the pedicab? I'm doing this. Is this the pedicab thing? I'm doing this, but this is not the right gesture for that. Yeah. Yung pagsakay din ng tricycle, yun din ang medyo ignorante ako eh. Because I remember when I was riding the tricycle back in Laguna, people were staring at me kasi sumakay ako doon sa motorcycle side. And I was straddling. Yung kaharap ko yung driver, tapos niyayakap yung driver. Na ganun. I was straddling on the motorcycle and people were looking at me. Tapos napansin ko, pag upo pala sa tricycle, yung pa-side. Yung para kang nakasakay din sa jeep na basta paside ka na lang na uupo sa tricycle na gano'n. I didn't know that was the procedure because, well, pasensya na po, taong bundok lang po ako, ignorante talaga ako sa mga ganyan. So, yeah, from Feb Canonoy, Payara, yes, pedicab driver, tatay ko. Mahirap kasi talagang pepedal ka by force para mapaandar yung pedicab. Yeah, yan nga ang sinasabi ko na ang hirap ng ganyan. I didn't know people do that. Like they attach their bicycles to a passenger seat tapos ipepedal nila. So kapag overweight ang passenger mo, talagang ganun na lang, pedal na lang ng pedal. That is so hard. Oh, and from Janina, sabi niya, yes, here in Pampanga ang may kalesa pa rin. Ooh, nice. I've never ridden a kalesa. I think, I'm very interested to ride a kalesa if ever I go to the lowlands. And Jamie, yeah, me too. Basa ko dating. Oo, pagbasa ko nitong title kanina kako, dating pedicab. Parang ano 'yan, parang lovers pedicab. Hindi ko gets nung una. Pero now pagbasa ko Tagalog pala kasi dating pedicab. Dati na pedicab. Now, wala pa rin si Emmanuel. Sandali. Let me let me reach out to Hello. Papasok ka ba? So, Anna, what am I going to do if this happens? Hmm? Ako na lang 'to magsasalita? Ganun ba 'yon? Yeah. While waiting for for Emmanuel, if Emmanuel will be coming, what can you say about this title? Um, yeah, what can you say about this title? What is your story, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know. Kasi lagi kaming nag-i-interview dito ng mga success stories and most of them are, uh, I mean, all of them are VA Bootcamp students or graduates. Pero I also want to hear your story, guys, whether you are graduates of VA bootcamp or not. I'm also interested in on hearing your story kung saan kayo nanggaling. And it hindi naman kailangan hindi naman kailangan dramatic just as what we are expecting today na galing ka sa humble beginnings and then you worked yourself up to freelancing and you succeeded in life. It doesn't have to be as dramatic as that. For me, I respect everybody's life story. Kung ang kwento ng buhay mo is, anak ng mayaman ka and yet nag-solo ka and you wanted to prove yourself to your parents, so you took freelancing and now you're doing great. But that is fine. Why should you be penalized for your history, your past? You shouldn't be. Or if kung ang kwento naman ng buhay mo is you were once a business person tapos gusto mong mag-freelancing and even until now medyo you're still struggling but you're on your way there, that is also a very very good story, and I hope that it encourages you people to talk about it, to tell me about it. It doesn't have to be here on Jazz Success. I also encourage you to write about it, write it and put it on Flip on our group page, and I assure you, maraming mag-appreciate niyan. Each and every one of us are fans of reading, and reading your story, reading other people's success stories usually inspires us to do more and it motivates us. So nakakatulong kayo if you share your story. I know that many of you are very very shy to be on camera pag ini-invite kayo ni Ana na mag-share ng story ninyo, pag minsan parang you are so shy, and for what reason I don't know. Bakit pag minsan na-insecure kayo, siguro maybe you think that your story is not significant. Rest assured, everybody's story is significant because this is your life. I think it is good if you share it to everybody because little do you know that this one person would happen to listen to you. Little do you know, nagkataon na merong isang tao na nag-i-struggle, parang depressed na siya, tapos na parang na-timingan na niya na mapanood ikaw. dito sa Just Success, or maybe nabasa niya ang blog mo sa ano, sa Flip, then you inspired them. It gives them this snap of finger, parang magic na nag-connect siya sa'yo. Wouldn't you be happy that you have helped somebody with just this little story of yours that you think is not significant, pero hindi nyo lang alam malaki ang impact ng buhay ninyo, each and every one of you. You are important to the world, and your story has to be told to everyone, because you will never know if you will be helping somebody. So let's go back to the comments. Sabi ni Julian, I remember napagdaanan din namin yan ng husband. Pedicab driver din siya at really struggle talaga yung pagpepedal. Lalo na kung apat ang sakay. Apat ang sakay. At medyo level paakyat yung kalsada. Oh my God. Hindi kaya sila di kaya magiging ano yung racer yung asawa mo kapag ganyan na ganyan ang training niya every day. This is wow. And for Francisco, I think the lesson with this is yung kahit kaano ka hard work yung mga dati niyang trabaho ay hindi pa rin sapat ang kinikita niya, kasi mahirap na trabaho ang pedicab driver at construction worker. This is true. This is very, very true. That's why I encourage you people to come and join us and tell us your story, kasi ang kwento ninyo hindi naman basta-basta eh. Ang pagtatrabaho hindi naman basta-basta. And I think each and every one of us has a different opinion on the way we do things. Kahit na magkakapareho tayo ng profession, we will still reach a certain point na meron tayong mga point of views na kakaiba rin, or something that will give an impact to your audience. All right, thank you very much, Eman. Come on, come over and
Hello,
and
hello.
join me here. Hello, Eman. Thank you very much for coming.
Hello.
Eto na siya, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eman Hukutan, who is going to share you his story. And how are you today, Eman?
I'm feeling excited. Very thankful po na na-invite po ako dito sa inyong live session. I really don't know what to say, but I will do my best to inspire, give tips, and of course, make it a very memorable one.
Well, thank you very much for coming, and I'm looking forward for you to share your story. Before we proceed, may babasahin lang nga lang muna ako dito to get it out of the way. Si
Mhm.
uh, Paringal Julian says, I agree, iba pa rin talaga ang feeling yung nakaka-inspire ka. Ano pala? Okay, thank you very much. And
Yeah.
Diana Rose, me po, I was a scavenger. Wow, a scavenger back in grade 4 to 5. Need mga lakal para pambaon. Father ko is talagang sabungero, kaya medyo napabayaan. Although I'm not successful yet, I was able to finish my college studies as a working student. Wow, congratulations, Diana. Hope to hear from you someday. Baka i-interviewin kita dito someday din.
Punta ka na doon, Diana.
Yeah. Ian Susan, thank you very much for recommending Brian. And for Feb, to be honest, matagal ko nang dasal na mag-work from home, so I really pushed myself and apply online. Luckily, after a month ng araw-araw mag-apply, nakapasa as part-time. The key is tiyaga, na may kasamang diskarte, level up talaga ng skills. Thank you very much for sharing your stories, ladies and gentlemen. Now, here's the long-awaited Mr. Emmanuel Hukutan. Okay. So, where do you want to start, Emmanuel?
Well, syempre gusto ko ring mag-start doon sa times na very difficult. Yung mga times na naghubog sa atin at pinatapang tayo. Well, katulad nga doon sa profile ko, um, I was not able to finish my college studies. Nag-enroll ako and what happened was that hindi ko siya natapos kasi yung time na yun, yun yung wala akong direksyon. Very much wala akong direksyon. Akala ko easy go lucky lang lahat. And then sa harap ng FEU, merong malaking computer shop doon. Nauso yung Counter-Strike. So ginawa
Ah,
ko, nagbulak-bulak ko. And then what happened was that I fell in love, sinunod ko yung puso ko, and then nag-asawa ako na maaga, as in maaga. Like, I was 19, she was 17. And then,
Oh, okay.
my first daughter, yung anak ko, nung 21 ako. But through all out doon, so dahil wala akong pinag-aralan, wala akong alam na diskarte sa buhay, sinaga ko muna maging pedicab driver for almost a year. Almost a year. So things happened dahil sa poverty and siguro dahil hindi pa kami ready pareho, we separated. That was around 2005. So it was a struggle. I continued on, and then much of the times I kept on dreaming of a better life. Hindi ko alam noon kung paano. Hindi ko alam kung paano. Pero talagang inumpisan ko lang mangarap na mas mapabuti ang buhay ko. And then came 2008, God gave me an opportunity. I asked and I prayed. Nagkaroon ako ng chance na maging call center agent sa isang malaking BPO company na itatago na lang natin sa pangalang Alorica. Alorica na siya ngayon. But tinago pa yun. Pero I started with Alorica back in 2008. So I met a lot of good people and I met a lot of mentors who taught me na I can still be something in spite and despite of the hardships and of the past. And naging team manager ako for almost 2 years. And then I continued on in the BPO industry until I met Lina. I
Mhm.
know na-interview niyo na si Len, my wife, quite a few
Yes.
times. No, I met her way back in 2012. We got married 2013. And then, katulad ng kinuwento niya, we had a lot of struggles starting our marriage life, starting a family. And we decided to go home in Bicol. Yun yung mga times na sobrang hirap kasi hindi ko alam kung paano i-ano yun, pero we were nag-start kami 2,000 pesos a month yung binabudget namin. She was pregnant, tapos meron kaming 1-year-old na baby. And then yun yung mga times na alam ko na kwento niya na to, yung ang higaan lang namin ang hindi tinutuluan ng ulan. Naka-adjust siya sa house,
Okay.
pero yun lang hindi tinutuluan sa ulan. And then nag-apply pa rin ako sa isang BPO company dito sa Bicol. At umabot ako ng 1 year. Grabing struggle din kasi the weather here in Bicol is different. Medyo mainit ngayon, maya-maya uulan na parang binabagyo. And so you have to be lagi kayo dapat vigilant sa weather. So lagi kami dalang payong. And then yung shift ko is 10 p.m. So I have to leave the house at 6 p.m. Kasi pag hindi ako umalis na 6 p.m., hindi ko maaabutan yung jeep ng 7 p.m. So if I go beyond that time, malilate na ako or hindi na ako makakapasok. So I spend at least 4 hours before my shift. And then paglabas ko rin ng work sa Legazpi City kasi hindi agad-agad yung jeep or any means of transportation going to my town here in Bakakay. So I have to wait another 2 to 3 hours para mapuno lang yung jeep or van na sasakyan ko papunta Bakakay.
Oh, wow.
So,
Wow.
yes. And all that for a whopping sweldong 5,000 per cut-off. 5,000 per cut-off.
Huh?
Uh,
How many days is a cutoff? Is it like a month or?
like every 15:30, 5,000.
1,000.
And then pag nag-overtime ako, pag sinwerte, 6,500. Salamat sa Diyos kasi mura lang ang pagkain dito kasi pwede ka manghingi ng gulay, ng mga talbos, kamatis. Pero yung diaper, yung gatas, ano yun, non-negotiable. So,
Yeah.
you spend around 150 for diaper every day. So, doon lang na natatapos na talaga yung sweldo mo. So, yung budget mo for lunch is around 50 pesos. Kailangan mo pagkasyahin yun. Kasi pamasahe mo 60. So, eto at marami pang mga reason kung bakit nung sa kung bakit namin naisip ni Mrs. na mag-freelance. At one time, dumating yung kaibigan ko from Manila, pinasyalan ako. Nakita niyo yung kaaba-aba ko daw kalagayan. Sabi nga niya, hindi niya raw maisip na hahanto kami sa ganung point. And habang nandun siya, sinamahan ko siyang bumili ng yung stick ng internet dati. Uso pa yun time na yun, 2016. Kasi
Yes,
may
yes.
trabaho siya. And then may trabaho siya sa Upwork and I believe sumisweldo na siya ng around $10 per hour. So dahil doon, na-inspire kami na kahit kayo kaya niyong gawin to, sabi niya actually baka mas magiging magaling pa kayo sa amin. And then doon ako nag-decide, kami actually nilin na kailangan namin i-prepare yung mga gagamitin namin tools. Paano ba kami nag-start? Sa mga iba diyan na iniisip nyo na magastos sa mag-start being a freelancer, bigyan ko po kayo ng idea. Kami ni Mrs., hiningi lang po namin yung laptop ng bayaw ko na si Boy. Binigyan niya
Thank
kami
you,
ng
boy.
laptop. Thank you, Boy. Ayun, nagpapasalamat ako sa bayaw kong yun. Kasi binigyan niya kami ng laptop. And take note, yung laptop na to, nabuhusan na to ng gatas ng anak ko, ng milk. Pero, tinagaan namin na magawa, dinry namin, gano'n. Kung titignan mo siya, actually, hindi mo lubos maisip na umaandar pa siya. And thank God, 5 years na, umaandar pa rin siya. Nagagamit pa rin
Ooh,
siya
okay.
dun sa first client namin na pumatol sa amin. Pumatol talaga, no? Pero yun yung binigay ni Lord sa
Oh,
amin. Hindi naman kami agad actually nagka-internet, pero yung kaibigan namin na teacher, sabi niya, Kuya, hindi ko na kailangan yung internet ko. 10 Mbps yun monthly. 150 gig yung binibigay niya. Hindi na namin kailangan, baka gusto nyong yan na, take over na. So, change of responsibility. And salamat sa Diyos kasi pinayagan yung asawa ko, si Len, na kunin yon from pumayag ang Globe na turnover sa amin. Kahit wala siyang trabaho at that time. And what we did was, first we studied everything. Pinag-aralan muna namin kung paano pumasa sa interview, pinatulan namin ng mga lahat ng libreng trainings. Hindi na kami naging maarte, kumbaga kung sino mag-offer ng free, anything free, kahit yung mga ina-upload ni Jason, yung mga
mhm.
snippets o yung mga ilang minutes na video, talagang pinapanood namin. It took us 3 months actually, 3 months
Okay.
to get a client. But before that 3 months, we had to make a decision. So I decided na mag-quit na sa job ko. I decided na yung kung ano man yung natitira sa magiging sweldo ko or back pay ko, invest na namin and take this chance. Leap of faith, ika nga. Leap of faith. Kasi una, may umaasa ng gatas, ng diaper. At that time, dalawa na yung anak namin ni Len. So magkasunod pa. So isang taon lang ang pagitan. So the struggle is real, ika nga. Pero we hold on to God's promise. Sabi nga sa Matthew 6:33, seek ye first the kingdom of God and everything shall be added unto you. And there's also a verse that we're holding on na i-commit mo lahat ng ginagawa mo kay Lord and yung success, nasa hand kasi ni Lord. So, in December, doon kami nagkaroon ng first ever client namin. Hanggang ngayon, client pa rin namin. Kasi napakabait from Israel. And imagine, in December na yon, first week, nagkaroon agad ng bagyo. Super bagyo din siya kasi
Mhm.
dahil sa bagyo yon, nag-brown out ng 3 months. So imagine
Oh
that,
my God.
kakakuha lang namin ng bagong client. First client namin, after first week, agad, binagyo na kami dito sa Bicol. So anong nangyari?
Uh-uh.
Ang ginawa ko, nanghiram ako ng mga laptops sa friends kasi hindi naman nila ginagamit. Kasi brownout nga naman. So what we did is that yung tatlong laptop na meron kami, pinapa-charge ko sa kapitbahay namin may generator. By 6 p.m., nandun na ako, pipila na ako para may charge siya. So in 3 months, ganito yung cycle namin na ginawa namin nila. And dahil doon, kasi i-share ko na, dahil doon, all of the sudden, kahit 4 na oras lang ang work ni Mrs. ni Len noong time na yon, kasi siya yung nauna, kahit 4 na oras lang ang work, we were earning at least 5,000 per week, which is a big jump from what I did, di
Yes.
ba? 16 hours ako
Wow.
wala dati sa bahay. And then all I get is at least 5,000. Though it's a blessing, I'm thankful. Kaya lang, versus the effort that I was doing, versus the things that you have to go through para makapunta ka sa trabaho. Yung 5,000, nag-jump ng 300% ang earnings namin. And so, nung nagkaroon ng pagkakataon, si Lynn, nag-apply na rin, nag-ano kami ng mga courses na ino-offer ni Jason. And very thankful kasi ako yung kinuha ko yung social media marketing. And then si Len, yung full VA na napanalunan niya actually. Panalunan niya ata kay Jason. Yes, I believe na panalunan niya kay Jason. So you
Oh,
see,
okay.
if you were planning to be in this career, I mean, you want to start, all you have to do is have faith. Be, kumbaga, tanggalin mo na yung ano, yung pagiging choosy. You have to really step up na kahit anong i-offer sa'yo, i-take mo muna just for the sake na matuto ka. So, hindi naman kami agad nagkaroon ng bagong client. Chinaga muna namin, inaral muna namin, training muna kami ng training. After 1 year, dun pa kami nagkaroon ng client ulit. Yun, medyo na-overwhelm ako kasi sobrang laki ng binibigay ng client na yun per month. And then, after 3 months, meron na naman dumagdag. So, dito na yung time na nagtutulungan na kami ni Mrs. Nagpapasahan kami ng trabaho, tinutulungan ko siya sa ibang mga
Nice.
clients niya, hanggang sa dumating yung time na naging 5 yung clients namin. And what I can say, of course, I don't want to give the figures ng kung ano ina-earn namin, but what I can say is
Mm-hmm.
that we are getting more than enough for our own needs, and God is actually able to use us to become blessings to others as well. Yun yung pinakamasarap na feeling actually, yung akala mo dati, needy ka lang lagi. Pero hindi mo alam, itong mga struggles pa lang ito, ginagamit ni Lord to, una, upang i-prepare ka sa mas malaking blessing na marireceive mo. And then, itong blessing na to, you'd be able to share it. Imagine, we can go home to Pampanga from Bicol 4 times a year at least nung nagkaroon
Mm-hmm.
kami ng mga clients ito. And then, imagine that yung biyahe, yung gastos, nakakayanan, may sumusobra pa. Nakakauwi pa kami na may maraming sobra pa. Nakakatulong kami sa mga parents namin. Yung mga kapatid namin na bibigyan din namin ng trabaho pagka mayroong mga trabahong pwede naman nilang gawin. And imagine mo yung hindi ka na, kumbaga yung hindi ka na mahihiya mangutang kasi ngayon, ikaw na yung hihinga na tulong. O hindi ko naman sinasabing magmamalaki
Yes.
kung nagpapautang kami, pero yung makakatulong ka na. Kasi ang style namin doon is that, ang style namin nila is that when people are, kailangan nila ng loan, we take it by heart na kung ito'y hihiramin, may chance na hindi na bumalik. Yun na lang, para no hard
Mm-mm.
feelings, yung relationship ay safe.
Mm-mm.
And ano pa nga ba mga perks nito? Nadadala mo yung mga anak mo sa kidsuna, habang naglalaro sila, yung mga clients mo, ina-entertain mo, ina-ayos mo yung mga accounts nila. Habang naglalaro sila, di ba? You can go to a mall,
Tama.
nag-enjoy, and you can answer to your clients anytime, anywhere, kahit saan ka sa Pilipinas. Anywhere, basta merong internet. Kung
Mm.
brownout dito sa bayan na to, move to the next move to the next bayan, doon ka magtrabaho, di ba?
Correct.
So,
Correct.
so
Correct.
it was not an easy start, but once you decide and take that leap of faith, a lot of things will change. It can actually change for the better. Nabibuild yung confidence mo. And then, other opportunities will open. Kasi people can see you as reliable na eh. Kasi namamanage mo na yung life mo. And then other people will go to you asking if you can do this. Kahit actually ngayon, kahit hindi na sa online world natin, may
Mm-hmm.
mga offline freelance jobs na rin ako nakatitanggap. Freelance pa rin kasi freelancer pa rin ako by heart. Ayoko na matrap sa contracts na in an office kasi nothing can actually walang makakapantay dun sa mabibigay na oras sa pamilya. Yung alam mong gigising ka, hindi ka pa nag-toothbrush, log in ka. Habang nagtutoothbrush ka, nag-aantay ka ng client or customer sa customer
Yeah.
service. And then, pwede ka magkape habang nagtatrabaho ka. Pwede mong kainin yung favorite mong pancake or alam mo yun, di ba?
Ang
Those are the
isang gusto ko,
perks.
ang isang gusto ko, Emmanuel, was your Ayun, sinabi mong 3 months na nag-aral muna kayo. What made
Mm.
you stick to the process? Kasi nag-aral pa lang kayo, wala pa kayong clients during that time. So what made you stick to
Mm.
the process na naniwala ka and you still kept on learning bago ka nagkaroon ng client?
Um, Kasi once you learn something new, para sa akin, para sa amin ni Lynn, nakakaboost siya ng confidence once you know something can work. Especially if naturuan ka ng somebody who has been there. Kumbaga yung
Oh,
tinabas
okay.
na niya yung gubat bago ka pa dumaan doon. Napakalaking bagay na may mentor ka actually. Jason, Miss Anna, these are the few people or a few of them na talagang tumulong sa amin sa journey namin ito. Actually, very thankful kami kay Miss Anna at kay Jason at sa group ng Flip actually. Napakadaling magtanong, napakadaling kumuha ng answers at hindi sila masungit sa information. So, yun
Mm.
yung pinaka gusto ko sa group ng Flip. Now, ano bang ma-share kong tips pa? Una sa lahat, yun nga, sabi nga ni Phoenix, you have to have that motivation. Be confident when you learn something new. And always remember the reason why you are deciding to become a freelancer. Siyempre, ang motivation mo dyan, pinakamabigat dyan, na talaga magpupush sa'yo, leverage mo dyan family mo. Number one. Aside from the fact that you can travel, and you can afford to travel na, once you
Mm.
get the hang of this freelance world, ma-amaze ka kasi makaka-travel ka na hindi mo inaalala yung trabaho mo. Kasi pwede mo naman dalhin yung trabaho mo. At may mga bosses or mga clients na very much considerate. They are very much considerate na if you done your job, sabi mo, boss, I'll just be on a vacation, hindi ka nila istorbohin. Ever. And then they'll just wait for you to come back. Yeah. And nakakagulat din that there are some clients na bibigyan ka nila ng trabaho na napakadali and then they will give you compensation na feeling mo hindi mo deserve kasi sobrang laki. Sobrang laki.
Tama. Mm.
Um, can I give an example?
Yeah, go
Uh,
ahead. Go ahead.
yes. I have this client na I only actually spend 10 hours sa job niya. Regardless if I get yung target niya for that week kasi alam niya kasi yung ginagawa ko is very difficult research. Even if I don't get yung pinapagol niya within the week, bayad pa rin and very easy siyang kausap and he actually pays me like $10 per hour. $10 per hour.
Mm.
So, pwede ko tapusin yung job ko in one day. Pwede kong tapusin. Minsan, nag-overtime ako. Pumapayag naman siya. Basta marami yung nakikita niyang results. So, na-miss ako doon kasi in the corporate world, especially in the Philippine setup, you would never be able to experience something like that. Diba?
Never.
Never. Walang
Oo.
ganon. Um, and now
Especially sa
once
sahod
you,
na yan.
yes, yes, exactly. And once you get there, once the flow of income gets there, be wise then. Kasi not it doesn't mean that you can afford it, you will spend on it. Always be mindful then of knowing the wants versus the needs. And we have to learn to manage our finances din. Yung ginagawa ni Akimi, yon at saka ni JR, how they properly process their taxes, napakandang magandang bagay nun. And then if you can get insurance for your kids, for you, for your family, that's something that can also be a boost to your economic condition. Yung peace of mind na may provide doon. So those are some other tips that I want to share na kapag ka na-reach mo na yung certain success in this industry, which you will just stick to
Mhm.
that plan, stick to that process, di ba?
I love that. I love that. May tanong dito,
Mm.
ano daw ang niche ninyo ni Mrs. ni Lina?
Okay, niche ni Mrs. Ano siya eh, more on all around si Mrs. eh, ano siya, very analytical siya. So, talagang VA ang kanyang niche, being a virtual assistant. Pero lahat kaya niya gawin eh. Na-miss nga ako kasi kaya ako, ang niche ko is customer service. Customer service, chat support,
Oh,
email
I see.
support, voice. voice. I love talking over the phone, I love sending emails to clients, to customers. Yun ang pinaka-expertise ko kasi
Nice.
nakuha ko yun sa pagiging BPO, BPO
Mm-mm.
employee ko naman. Doon, very thankful ako sa experience ko sa BPO kasi yun yung naging stepping stone. And then, I'm
Mm-mm.
also into research kasi most of the clients na kinukuha ko kay Macy's or nakukuha ko personally, more on research. Like for example, there are clients na ihanap mo ko ng real estate na pwede nating rentahan na gusto ng client ganito, na kumikita na merong ng tenants, yung mga ganun ba? So
Mm-hmm.
those are just a few of the examples. So I'm into customer service and research, pero may sales din. Sales. Kaya ko yung sales. Yun yung
This
third,
is a
ano
very
ko,
good
third.
example kasi maraming mga galing din sa BPO and they think na magkaiba, malayong magkaiba ang ano, ang pagiging freelancer sa galing sa BPO. I think you are one of the best examples na sometimes yung skills na natutunan mo sa corporate is something that you can actually apply in freelancing should you choose
Ah,
to do so,
yes.
right?
Actually, ang laki ng advantage ng mga galing sa BPO. Kasi yung mga kailangan ng mga magiging clients, kumbaga may familiar ka na sa flow, like in customer service, alam mo na yung flow ng pag-answer ng mga emails kasi sa BPO ginawa rin
Mm-mm.
namin yan when I was working for a top online sales platform. um, and then the discipline, yung discipline ng yung how to avoid yung mga misconduct ba towards
Mm-mm.
customers, alam mo na yun kasi sa BPO laging tinuturo yun, yung proper way of expressing or calling your customers, um, asking for permission sa pagtawag yung comfortable name. So those are just a few of the basic things that you can actually apply on the freelancing world.
I love that. Here's another one of the audiences na gusto nakarelate daw sa inyo. Sabi ni Julian Padiernos, taga saan po kaya Sir Imam? Relate much sa pinagdadaanan niyo po. Pinagdaanan niyo po. My husband was once a tambay before we met to market laborer, pedicab driver, construction worker, hollow blocks maker, sidewalk vendor, delivery man, and now work at home, tatay freelancer. Trust the process, ni God lang ba talaga. I love that. Ang
Yes,
daming
same here.
napagdaanan.
Actually, yeah, no, very much relatable. I'm originally from Pampanga, in
Mm.
Masanto, Pampanga. And then I worked sa Clark sa Angeles. Doon ako nagstay na matagal, mga 4 years after my transition. And then I met Lynn sa Manila na. So doon na kami nagkakilala when I was working for a sales account. And then we switched. Dito na kami ngayon sa Bicol, sa Albay. Yan. Julian, thank you
Wow.
for
Wow.
sharing.
I love that. I love that. At least ano, gusto ko yung kwento mo kasi ano you started from Pampanga and then you went almost all over Luzon. Na ano, lumikot-ikot ka and you found love in Manila as well. And now you have a family here in Bicol. That is very nice. And this should encourage everybody na hindi ka talaga naman mai-stuck sa iisang lugar if you just go trudge well with your life. Sometimes you will never know. You will end up in places where you would never expect to be. And here's a funny question from Diana. Anong brand yan? Siguro ang tinutukoy niya yung ano, ah,
Sales account.
yung laptop. Yung laptop kasi nagtagal ng
Ah,
5 years, nabuhusan na ng gatas at kung ano-ano pa, and still it's there alive and kicking. So anong brand daw ba yung laptop mo?
Acer siya na nakalimutan ko na yung model and make niya, pero siya yung mga lumitaw na mga model na kulay blue, na glossy blue. Marami akong nakita mga kaibigan ko
Mm.
meron din ganun eh. Basta Acer siya, Aspire. Ayun. So hanggang
Wow.
ngayon, umaandar pa rin siya.
What made you ano, matanong ko nga, Eman, what made you decide to go to VA bootcamp? Kasi kung tutuusin nag-aral ka na before you even enrolled in VA eh. 'Di ba? Nag-aral ka na and I think nasa process na kayo. You're already on your way. So what made you decide to still go for study VA bootcamp?
Sa akin kasi, what I've learned from my mentors before, especially in the BPO industry, is that whenever you are on a new set of tasks, whenever you're gonna be doing something differently, you have to find the humility na hindi ko mo may experience ka na, ay alam mo na lahat sa bago mong papasukin. So, I may, kumbaga, sa aming nilen, we understand na kapag ka may bago kang gagawin, importante na humble ka na i-consider mo muna yung sarili mo na wala ka munang alam. So, since siguro dahil hindi ako nakapag-college, kahit hindi ako nakapag-college, I value learning kasi hindi ko siya na-experience. So, I really like learning something new. So, yung BA bootcamp, nandun yung specific na need namin, especially yung sa social media marketing. Very much needed namin siya ni Len at that time. Kasi meron kaming client na, hanggang ngayon actually client namin siya. Yun yung una niyang pinagawa sa amin, social media marketing. And yung courses kasi ni Jason is very simple, very easy to understand. And you can apply them step by step. Are you still there, Phoenix? Ay, ayan. Nawala yung
So sorry for that.
medyo
Am
internet.
I back? Am I
You're
back?
you're back.
Oh, it's
Internet.
my yeah, it's my camera. I
Oh,
tried to fix my camera kasi sabi nila nag-hang daw ako. Ang what about yung yung patience ninyo? Kasi kung tutuusin, you're still struggling eh. Wala namang pangitain na may pangitain ba na may future kayo through freelancing, or were you just really blindly following the process? Tapos sabi mo leap
actually,
of faith, right? So what
mm,
made you what gave you more faith sa pag-leap ninyo na yan?
what gave us more faith is siguro dahil yung kaibigan ko dumating and then may friend din si Len na VA na din. Meron siyang na-handle na Australian account.
Oh.
So, sila din yung nag-encourage sa amin na pwede nyo gawin to. Kasi pumasyal sila, actually pareho silang pumasyal sa amin sa bahay. Hindi pa kami freelancers noon. But they both went on the same year, that was 2016. They came to us sa Bakakay, Albay. And they were, of course, carrying their jobs with them. So, isa yun sa
Mm-mm.
mga nag-push sa amin na we can do this. And of course, aside from the fact na you have to really have that faith in that. So, gusto ko rin i-share yung
I like
yung
that.
perks eh.
Go ahead and share the perks.
I've always wanted to travel, tapos takot ako sa barko, takot ako sa eroplano. Pero nung nag-VA
Mm-mm.
kami, last July, I was able to go to Singapore and Malaysia. Ang mga ginastos doon, katas ng pag-freelance. And then, I was able to go to Isabela, Marinduque, um, places that I've never been to. And then next week, we'll be going to Surigao del Sur.
Wow.
So all of these are actually
Wow.
tapos yung alam mo yung pupunta ka at aalis ka na alam mong hindi mamimiligro yung pamamahay mo. Walang maapektuang
Mm-mm.
bills, walang maapektuang renta. So, yun, very thankful ako kay Lord doon sa mga opportunity niya.
Stress-free. Kumbaga, stress-free.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Imagine from yun nga, you've been living with yung higaan lang ninyo ang hindi na nauulanan to this. So gaano ka ano anong success rate na nakita mo nung nandun ka pa lang sa stage na pedicab driver ka pa lang? Were you able to foresee na at some point in your life ganito ang mangyayari sa buhay mo?
In a way, nangangarap ako. Pero never really, hindi ko pa siya agad nakita. Hindi ko siya agad
Mm.
nakita. Kasi at that time, kapag ka nag-struggle kasi most of the time, ang nakikita ng tao yung paghihirap niya, yung kalamnas
Yes.
mura, di ba? Tapos yung mga
Yes, yes.
criticism, negativities. Pero paano ba siya makikita? Kasi when you start to play, when you start to pray about it, kasi nagbibigay yun ng peace. And then, once you are confident about what you pray for, hindi naman kasi sa'yo manggagaling. God will show you where you have to go to. It's up to you if you will take that step towards that direction. Kung minsan kasi, sa experience na nakita ko, mostly we as people, we tend to try to control our lives so much. It's
Mhm.
understandable, of course, especially when
Yes.
there's heartache, when there's struggles in life. But isa to talaga sa maipapayo ko sa kapwa ko na nangangarap ng kahit anong pangarap actually. Anywhere, the first thing that we have to do is pray. Humble ourselves, humble our heart, seek His kingdom, and then He will actually show us the way. So, if I didn't do that, siguro wala ako sa interview ko ngayon. Baka hindi ko nakilala sila Phoenix or baka nagpe-pedicab pa rin ako, di ba? Hanggang ngayon. But thankful sa mga opportunities
Yes.
na mm, very much, especially
Yes,
sa
yan,
pagiging
yan ang ano,
freelancer.
that is something that I want the audiences to hear from you na kahit na nandyan ka pa rin sa ano sa paghihirap during that time, you had a dream and you had faith. Yun ang parang nagpatibay sa sabihin na natin hindi yun ang directly na nagpaangat sa'yo, but yun ang nagpatibay sa'yo why you held on. Because a lot of people in your position would have given up already. But because you had faith and you have a dream that you followed and you held on to, yun ang parang naghawak sa'yo Naghawak sa'yo na maging matibay throughout your struggles. And I love what Alex said here. Says what Eman mentioned regarding despite lacking a college degree, but that he continued to learn is like this quote: "I do not let school interfere with my education." From Mark Twain. So yeah, yun nga. Matanong ko nga sa'yo, were you ever insecure of your educational background dito sa freelancing?
Sa freelancing, actually, hindi. Mas naramdaman ko yung welcoming, very welcoming ang freelancing world. Kasi ang mga clients, they don't really care about your educational background. They don't care if
Mhm.
you are cum laude or what school you came from. What they really care about is can you deliver? Can you reach the target? Can you set a goal? Can you reach that goal? Whereas compared to the regular setup ng mga dati kong work, educational background is really one of the factors na ano sa'yo, mag-hinder sa'yo towards a certain goal. So, for example, if you want to be on the higher ups of management, educational background is a big deal. Hindi siya,
Mm.
kumbaga,
Mm.
it's not about accepting the norms, but we have to understand this is not just about culture. There are set of standards sa mga companies, so we have to accept that. So it's not about being bitter na, kung high school graduate ako, ayun ko tanggapin. Aside from the confident ka naman sa nalalaman mo, mahilig ka magbasa ng libro, seminars, ganyan. Pero ang freelancing world, binibigyan kanya ng freedom. The freedom to
Yes.
be something else, di ba? It doesn't matter where you come from. Yun ang pinakagusto ko sa work na ito. Kasi imagine that, yung mga yung mga pinapagawang trabaho sa akin sa normal na setup, alam ko may mga degree base ito, ganyan, katulad sa rates, mga real estate finances, whatever. So
Mhm.
it's very it's an amazing experience actually being in this type of industry.
Nice, nice. I love that. May gusto akong tanungin sa'yo kanina pa. Nahirapan ba kayong nag-aral? Because I'm not a student. Nahirapan ba kayong nag-aral sa sa VA bootcamp? As sabi kasi ni Den dito, napaka-specific ng turo ni Sir Jason Paul. Proud VA bootcamp graduated. So, in your opinion, was it difficult?
It's not easy, but not very difficult kasi Jason teaches in a way na very practical eh. Hindi siya yung parang nasa classroom ka and then may libro kang babasihan. No. Actually, ang gusto ko kay Jason kasi hinalo niya na yung experience niya pati yung technical knowledge. Kumbaga, he made it simplified. Communicated it very well. Yun yung masasabi ko kasi binabalikan ko pa yung ibang courses ngayon. For example, yung social media marketing, binabalikan ko pa rin yun kasi you have to be reminded of the basics eh. So, ang
Yes,
napansin ko
yes.
talaga, simplified, very simplified yung pagtuturo ni Jason, which is, I appreciate it. Actually, ko-compare ko sa mga Udemy classes na na-attendan ko, kayang tapatan ng courses sa VA Bootcamp yung mga ibang mga platform in the internet. Kayang-kaya. Yun.
Na
And the best
medyo
thing
complex
is,
pa, ano?
yes, ang pinaka-gusto ko kay Jason is that yung courses niya naka-adapt talaga sa Filipino setup. If you know what I mean, talagang pang-Pilipino
Yes,
siya.
awesome.
Kasi kung pupunta ka sa online, kuha ka ng courses doon related sa gusto mong trabaho. Kuminsan kasi, it only applies on their end. Eh. Iba pa rin
Yes,
yung
yes.
Filipino batch. Yan.
I love that. That's really important to say. Yan ang bihirang nasasabi sa ano is when it comes to talking about VA bootcamp and the lessons. Now, here's what Princess De Castro said. Iman was right. You need to have three things in life if you want to do freelancing. That was one, faith; two, confidence. Never stop exploring yourself; two, upskill your learning. And here is RECP. Sabi niya, nakaka-relate ako sa faith na yan. I pray and cried hard to give me clients na, pero di naman ako nag-apply. Ang dami nang nag-reach out sa akin na client after ko mag-pray at na-realize ko I'm not ready pala to receive what I'm asking. I think everybody relates to your story, especially sa faith-based nga ang ano mo na malaki ang pananampalataya mo sa Diyos, and that is a good way na ma-uplift mo ang sarili mo and to keep you steady on your life's journey even to this day, because I think hindi porket kaya mo na nawawalan ka na ng pananampalataya sa Diyos, right? Right?
Right. Right. Kasi,
Okay.
kasi ang buhay, hindi ko mo dalampasan mo ng isang struggle, wala na eh. Parang ano siya eh, pagka naglaro ka ng video game, pag natapos mo yung isang stage, may next stage na naman, di ba? So,
Mm-hmm.
may kasunod lagi.
Yes, I love that. Okay, Iman, sad to say, nasa ano na, we've come to the point where we have to close the show. But before anything else, is there anything you would like to tell your audiences?
Yes, I'm very much thankful for the time you spent with us. Itong time na to, itong isang oras na ito, napakalaga. And and I hope na na-inspire ko kayo, na motivate, and to believe in your dreams, having that passion, continuing what you do, experience a lot of things that you've never experienced before. And most of all, katulad na kanina, na um, Matthew 6:33 says, "Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all this shall be added unto you." So I leave you with that. To God be the glory. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is Mr. Emmanuel Hukutan, and I hope that you got inspired, and I am sure that you can relate to his story. And for one more thing that I need to ask you, ladies and gentlemen, if you have the time, go ahead and show your appreciation to Emmanuel, and just send him some messages of thanks if you have the time. Thanks again,
Yes, and you can
Emmanuel.
also
Amen.
yes, you can also send. Oh, how do I send them my free gift? Sorry, should
Yeah,
they send me a message?
I think Anna will coordinate with you about that.
Okay,
Kasi
thank you, thank you
automated
so
ata
much.
dito eh. Automated ata
Okay,
dito. But just Anna will reach out to you about your free gifts. And so thank you again, ladies and gentlemen. Salamat at shinare ninyo itong video na ito so that you will be receiving Iman's gift. Once again, I hope to see you next week. Bye-bye.
thank you. God bless you.
All right. Thank you, man. Butit naka ano,